Shanghai can be quite rainy in April, but that hasn't stopped these volunteers from offloading goods in the downpour. Leading the team is 37-year-old Wen Xiaodong. He says he never expected to be a group buying organizer.
这个主要是有这个鸡，完整的一只鸡，然后这个牛肉、牛腱子，然后包括今天我们有订了那个餐巾纸，包括有消杀的一些酒精用品和这个牛奶，每种100份左右。这个应该是我们第9波的团购，我们是从这个4月1号开始的，正式是从4月1号开始到今天应该是第9波。
Over 2,000 people live in Wen's compound. It's been closed off since late March after COVID cases were detected. Many residents were not able to stock up on supplies as stores began suspending operations offline and online. That's when Wen decided to start organizing bulk purchases. He says he managed to contact an e-commerce wholesale platform.
I have no experience in this field. My real job has nothing to do with community management, so at first it was quite challenging. For example, the first time we received supplies, I got totally lost in sorting and distributing. It took me 5 hours to finish distributing all the packages.
Like most group buying organizers amid Shanghai's outbreak, Wen is not a full-time coordinator. He's been working from home since quarantine began, but his role as a volunteer has been more time-consuming.
I need to work on group buying during the day and then go back to my own job at night. Thankfully, I have my wife as an assistant, but that's still not enough. So we call for more volunteers. I spend a lot of time contacting logistics operators, as they are a key part of the whole process.
Wen says he's been living in this community for about 6 years, but has rarely had a chance to meet his neighbors.
To be honest, I could name less than 10 of my neighbors before the outbreak. This time, I've made a lot of good friends. Apart from group buying tasks, we also talk about travels, cooking, and wines.
Wen says it's not an easy job, but every time people receive their supplies and say thank you, he feels the hard work pay off.
He's a really good coordinator. Some seniors may not be too familiar with group buying and they might end up placing some wrong orders, but he will help check every single item to make sure everyone gets what they bought. I can see how much effort he puts into this.
Wen says although the pandemic remains a crisis, he still cherishes the experience. He aims to continue his volunteer work even after the outbreak, especially for the city's vulnerable groups. Huang Yue, CGTN, Shanghai.